Z100 Summer Bash, presented by 5 Hour Energy.
Welcome to Z100 Summer Bash. My name is Shelly Rome, and we have Mark Ambor here.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
How are you?
Good. Feeling good.
Yeah. You just performed, so the hard part's out of the way.
Yeah, I guess so.
How was the performance?
It was fun. It was fun. I mean, it's kind of like not ideal weather, but people still came out.
Yeah. I mean, listen, that's how you know these are true fans. Like, it's raining, it's not really comfortable, but everyone wanted to come out and see everybody on the lineup, including you. So that's got to be a good feeling.
Yeah, definitely. Also, they were singing along together with me at the end, which was fun.
What's that like when you're on stage and there's a song that you wrote in your basement and now everybody is singing it back to you?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I don't know. It's like, I feel like growing up, I would watch all these videos of artists or bands that I looked up to, and I would watch, the crowd sing to their songs and stuff, and I would just always be, I would always be like, I wonder what that feels like, and the fact that I'm experiencing it, it just feels so surreal that it's hard for me to process it all, but I don't know, it feels just like so, incredible. Like, I
think that's cool, though, because I feel like even people who don't pursue music, there's people who are like, I wonder what it would like to have fans. Be like to have fans. I wonder what it would like for people to like, I don't know, admire me or be inspired by me. So I don't know. It's got to be something like super surreal.
Yeah, it is. I feel like the past about 10 months at this point have just been so many things I've always dreamed of happening have happened, and it's I'm still processing it all, I think, and I don't know, I'm just very grateful for it all. It's just been so much fun, and I've got to meet so many people that I've always looked up to, and I've got to go to many places that I've always wanted to go to, and I'm able to sell tickets and go on tour, which is like the coolest thing ever.
It's so funny because when I was a kid and I would have birthday parties, I would always be afraid that no one would show up.
Yeah.
Do you ever have those kind of fears?
Yes, often.
So it must be gratifying when you're
I remember the first tour we had my debut headline tour, which was in the spring, and I remember when we put it on sale, I was like, no one wants to come to this, and it sold out, and that was crazy. That was crazy.
Well, you sold out Irving Plaza.
Yeah.
The first night. You have 2 nights. Yeah. You're on tour. You're going on tour, obviously, to support your new album that we're going to talk about in a second. But you're going to be here in December. That's incredible.
I can't wait.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's also it's the last night of the North American tour.
I already know. It's your birthday.
Yeah, it's my birthday. Yeah.
I mean, what a gift. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can't wait for that.
Is this going to be the coolest birthday you've ever had?
It has to be, right? Like, it's TBD, but I think so.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, let's talk about the album.
Yeah.
So before we get into it, I mean, do people call you a TikTok artist, and do you hate that? Because you're very big on TikTok. Is that something a lot of people who are on TikTok are like, I'm not a TikTok artist, I'm a real artist. Is that something that bothers you, or do you embrace it?
I feel like I actually really haven't heard people talk about me that much like that.
Okay.
I think when I do, though, it's tough because I actually do really value what TikTok and Instagram and all these things have, like, they've made my career what it is. Like, it's the reason that Belong Together is doing well. It's the reason that any song I've ever put out has done well. And, like, I don't know. Like, I know there's, like, this kind of negative look to that, but, I mean, I think, I don't know. I'm glad it came into my life, and it gave me the ability to find an audience for the first time.
Yeah.
And so I mean, ideally, I don't want to be a TikTok artist, but like, I feel like if I make music that resonates with people, eventually, like, that whole TikTok artist thing will kind of fall off.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with being a TikTok artist. That's how we found you.
Yeah,
that's how we started loving you.
Yeah.
But I get it. You probably want to, you don't want to be known as somebody who, I guess TikTok, there's a negative stigma sometimes. You're like, I'm just a TikTok artist. I'm not a real, credible artist. Yeah. But you're going to prove everybody that you are with your new album. It's called Rockwood.
Yes, it's called Rockwood.
Tell us about it.
So, I'm from New York. I'm from Westchester, which is like an hour north of where we currently are. And there's actually a place there called Rockwood. It's on the Hudson River, and it's an old Rockefeller property. Oh, wow. And it was a place, like, when I was growing up, me and my friends, and in my town and the neighboring towns would kind of just go to watch the sunset, or, like, picnic or a first date or whatever it was. It was a place you went and you're with people you liked, and the weight of the world fell off your shoulders for that moment. And I feel like if I do Rockwood justice, this album Rockwood justice, I hope for it to be kind of an escape for people to kind of let the weight of the world fall off their shoulders. I have songs that I hope make people feel good and also feel heard and feel part of something bigger than themselves. And that's the reason I first fell in love with music, and I hope I can be that for someone else. So.
I mean, that's kind of cool. You know, you're gonna blow up Rockwood, and then people are gonna be like storming the town, being like, "Where's Mark Ambor? Where did he grow up?"
It's such a peaceful place.
Where's the river? The place that he's talking about. I mean, that's nice. It's nice to sort of share where you're from with everybody who's been following you for so long. Is there a song that you're excited for us to hear? Something, maybe a song that's your favorite or that means the most to you?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm excited about all of them. I took a long time figuring out which. I had a big batch of songs, and I chose the ones that ended up making it. I think each song, it kind of goes in and out. Like, I have favorites every other day or week, but I'm really excited for a song called My Love to play live because it's like a huge, like, chanty kind of song. But
I love those songs.
Yeah. But I also, like, I'm excited for people to hear more. I hate the word ballad, but like more ballady stuff, more like softer kind of songs. I feel like all the singles are this like upbeat kind of feel good stuff. There's a song called "Someone That's Better" that I think is really cool and second best.
Ooh, tell us "Someone That's Better." Tell us about that.
"Someone That's Better" is about. I wrote it after me and my last girlfriend broke up, and I was just thinking about I was kind of just sitting with the idea that me and her had so many great memories and so many things that. Spend so much good time together, and the fact that she's gonna go off as we all do, and we find new people, and we find someone else, and we fall in love with someone else, and just like the idea that she might view that person as, or that relationship is better than what we had is just like a sad thought, and that's
it's so sad.
Yeah, that's kind of what I wrote it about.
And then when you stalk the person and you're like,
exactly.
Are you guys having more fun than we had?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, it's so sad.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know this is going to be really awkward and weird. And, you know that like people think you're really hot. Everyone's gasping. Why? Why are you guys gasping?
You gasp?
Yeah.
What the hell, guys?
I know, what the hell? I mean, everybody here was like, Mark Amber's really hot. Mark Amber's really hot.
Cool.
Yeah.
Tell him to come say hi.
I mean, what's it like? I don't know. Is that a weird thing for you that you have a little bit of recognition now and you're popping off in music? That, I don't know, people are sort of like looking at you a certain way? Or do you not even feel that?
No, I think you spend like your whole kind of like life trying to get people's attention with what you're doing, like for music anyway. For me, I've done so much to try to get people to just listen to the things I make, and I think like any attention that I've gotten the past year, I'm grateful for it, and like I try to be as nice to anyone that comes up to me that I can. Like I try to take photos with all the people that want to take photos down there or wherever we are, and like I don't know, there's like I would hate to meet someone that I look up to or I like and that they're just mean to me. I don't know. I try to be grateful for it all. Yeah.
Well, you said before we wrap up, you said that there were people that you've always admired that you got to meet. Is there somebody that really sticks out in your mind?
Yeah. Well, okay. So I'm gonna actually make this very timely. The other day I was at Lollapalooza and I'm a big fan of Teddy Swims and I was hanging out with him, and now I came here and he's like the nicest person maybe I've ever met. And I came here, and we were just hanging out again, so I feel like we're friends now.
I love that.
And then randomly I met Ed Sheeran one time, which was a whole different thing. But that was more. I was actually starstruck. I was like, whoa. But he's also really nice. Oh,
that's awesome. Yeah, they're both really great guys. You're a great guy. Thank you so much for giving us some time. Thank you for performing at our Z100 Summer Bash. We appreciate you coming out in the rain.
Yeah, whenever you want me, I'll be here.
You guys heard that. So Mark Amber's going to come back and hang out with us at Z100 for sure. Thank you so much. Thank you. When is the album coming out, Rockwood?
August 16th.
August 16th, Rockwood.
Rockwood.
Mark Amber.